Okay, hello? Okay, hi guys. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm not really sure why it happened. I'm still not sure how I fixed it, but I did. So here we are. I'm not sure if it's my connection or something. Sorry if it keeps buffering. Wait, are we dead again? Dude. I don't know why my stream keeps dying. For real? On. What goes on? Okay, I think we're back. Possibly. I'm not really sure. Please do let me know in the chat if that is the case. Um, wait, let me set this up real quick. That's not the one. Oh, wait, no, that's also not the one. Here we are. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure what goes on. It's been like a weird thing. Like, I've been trying to stream for a bit. It's not working. Well, it is now, sort of. Again, please let me know if it's not working all that well. I'll try to figure something out. It's kind of a yikes. Okay, thanks, Oomph. I see it. Also, I've started like a donation page in the description down below. If anybody wants to pity me and give me some like money for, I don't know, feel free to donate there. I put in the chat. No pressure though. It's not like I do this for the money. I just like the attention. So, yeah, how's everyone's New Year going? It's January 3rd. We're in 2022. That's amazing. That's great. Another day, another year. We love it. Thriving. Um I think we're kind of delayed a bit. I think the stream is kind of delayed a bit. But it is what it is. At least it works. I had to fiddle a bit with OBS earlier. She's kind of a pain in the ass. Bit, if I wasn't going to show you nothing, I'd probably just like. Wait, no, I can't really do spaces. It'll die in like 10 seconds, but I'd probably just do like a voice only, like YouTube live or something. But alas, we have kind of a few things to go through today. I did ask people on the sexy Discord what they want me to discuss today, because honestly, I'm just here to vibe. I don't honestly know what to talk about. I mean, I had like a huge rant on Snowdrop last week, and that was fun. I had a great time bashing Snowdrop. And as an update, because one of requested an update on Snowdrop, right? She's struggling ratings wise, but also at the same time, right? Even though they're struggling ratings wise, I feel like JTBC had gone like find a way around the whole ratings thing. So what they do is that they what okay. So what they do is that they kind of do a lot of reruns. So they on like Saturday and Sunday night, right? And usually those things are like, wait, are we on still? Okay, whatever. I'm still here. So what we do, they do is like they just broadcast it on Saturday and Sunday night, and then I have it like rerun on the next day. So if it's like the Saturday night episode will rerun on Sunday morning, and then the Sunday night episode will rerun on on Monday nights, Monday morning, something like that. But what they've done is that they've pretty much filled the whole schedule with Snowdrop, like a ton of reruns, and that's how they raise the ratings. So if they just go by like the ratings of that one broadcast, then it's gonna be just like 1 point something percent, you know. But the thing is, if they do a lot of reruns, then the ratings go up to like about like 3% or something like that. So it's something dumb like that. Like they just raise the ratings by rigging it and doing a lot of reruns. And the funny thing is that there's also like a point of contention because they what do they do? They like they're doing a rerun on like a presidential speech thing. So like apparently next week or something like that, or in like a few days or whatever, Moon Jae-in is planning to do like a presidential speech, and it's kind of like notable because it's gonna be one of the last few speeches he's gonna have before he's replaced as president, because he's not running as candidate, right? So he's going to be replaced next term, and like this is gonna be one of the last speeches he's gonna do. But right, JTV's like all of the broadcast stations are broadcasting the speech, like the national broadcast stations. So it's gonna be KBS, SBS, NBC, and even the cable channels, right? So it's like Channel A or something like that. Okay, discounting Mnet and TVN, like everybody else is doing it aside from JTBC. So JTV is like one of the only what do you call it? Like paid channels, cable channels who are not broadcasting this speech. And it's like the funniest thing to me. Are they not broadcasting it, but they're playing a Snowdrop rerun on that time slot. So it's like, pushing that right wing agenda, pushing that right wing propaganda and whatnot. We kind of love that for us, I guess. You know? So at this point, there's no way you can deny the whole right wing propaganda. You know, it's just they're not even hiding it at this point. So like, why bother denying it? Cause it's there. It's like right in your faces. I don't know what else you need to be all like, okay, maybe it is right wing propaganda because it's right there. She's right there. It's like so easy to see. So I don't, people just be looking past shit that's like right in front of their eyes. And maybe all the power to them, but at the same time, like, dude, are you really that dumb? So that's kind of the Snowdrop update, I suppose. Aside from that, was asking about what was it? Wait, let me backtrack. What else did a request? Some dating rumors. I'll get to that later. 17 getting any action at all. Also, I will get to that later. And also, if netizens liked any year-end stages in particular. I will get to that, but also like it's gonna be pretty vague because I feel like this year more than any other year, like the hype was just not there. Like no, like people are watching it, but I think a lot more K netizens are excited for the drama awards rather than the year. So like that last week in the year, it's usually not only like Gayo like song festivals, but they also have drama awards. And I feel like a lot of people are more hyped about the drama awards than they are festivals this year. And maybe not like people being excited about a particular stage, but I've seen a lot of people like bashing a particular stage. Not really bashing, but they were like, "Who wants this? Who asked for this?" kind of reaction when that stage first got announced. So I'll talk about that later. Oh yeah, people also. Oh okay. Also requested what people are talking about with the Ram Pam 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 cover. So there's that. I've shared the link somewhere, and I'm kind of waiting on people just tuning in because I feel weird. This feels a lot like a one-on-one with Oomph. So yeah, I think in the meantime we can talk about what was it? The what do you call that? The releases for today. A lot of people released new songs today. How do we feel about that? So, Oomph dubbed the 3rd January of 2022 as the day Shannon from Pristine dropped two bops and left. That's that's how she described it essentially. Wait, where was it? We were talking about like Ruby today, the Ruby drop, right? And the thing is like I knew she was gonna be writing in Wadada, the coupler title track like a couple like weeks ago when they announced the debut, because again they have a track list and everything, so the credits are all in there. And I was kind of shocked at first because Prism Filter is highly involved with a lot of CJENM groups recently. They wrote Infinite City for JO1 and TO1, although excluding Bumzu, but still like Prism Filter, you know. And then I know they wrote for like it wasn't Eyes One. Who was it? Like for Promise or something like that. But then Promise is like Pledis adjacent. Like they were trained at Pledis. They were trained by Pledis people. So I'm not really shocked by that per se. But what I'm shocked by was the being present in Kepler, but also in like yeah. So being present in Kepler, I was shocked by that because I thought they cut off their ties with CJ&M because they're in Hybe now. Technically, Bomzu's in Hybe, so I thought like Shannon would be in Hybe as well because technically she's part of Pledis, right? Am I the only one who thought that? Like I don't know. And then I also thought like Prism Filter is just by default goes wherever Bumzu goes because it's technically like his group of like songwriters and composers and producers. So that's what I thought, but apparently not. Like they write for a lot of CJ&M groups. So I was shocked by the Kepler thing, but also like okay, expected. But what I wasn't expecting is for Shannon to appear in the motherfucking Ruby credits. Wait, let me show you that because Oof just like pulled up the receipts and we were not ready. We were not ready for it, okay? We were shook. We were gagged. We were all over the place, you know? We were not ready for it. Okay, let me change my screen. Okay, so look at that. Look at that. Like, Miss Shannon writing for Wuji in the big year of 2022. I wasn't expecting that. I thought she would die in the dungeon or forever write for CJ and M groups. Like she's gonna be the Adora of Pledis or something like that. I wasn't expecting her to appear here because Oomph, a very active member of the Shannon Bay fandom consisting of two people, uh, excitedly pointed out that she put out like a song, a single on SoundCloud earlier last year. Well, I can't say earlier this year anymore, but yeah, late last year she posted a song on SoundCloud. The title being what was it? What was it? Oh, it's called Fried Chicken. No, wait, it's not called Fried Chicken, but it's about fried chicken on SoundCloud. So there's that, right? And then she appeared in Kepler, which okay, fair enough. She appeared in the Promise 9 credits, so like good for her. Earn that cash. You know, but I wasn't expecting her to appear in a 17 release. Like she hasn't appeared in a 17 release since, oh wait, I can't even answer that. Maybe Pristine as a whole. Let's say Pristine as a whole hasn't appeared in a 17 release since Sickness, which is the Vernon um featuring, who was it? Was it Anu? Was it featuring Anu? Let's search it up. You know, let's get into that. So Vernon, yeah. So it was Anu, which is in why don't no? It's in 2016. Okay, that was in 2016. And then there's also Yehana in the very famous, much loved, very misogynistic, ahead of its time, Step on Me anthem, which is Amotga. You know, that was also 2016. So I wasn't shocked by that. So yeah, like it's quite unexpected for a Pristine member to appear in a playlist, moreover a 17 release in the big year of 2022. But I feel like anything can happen nowadays. Speaking of like, well, okay, speaking of like Prism Filter and Bomzu and all of that, before we get into more of the new release stuff, but like they're really like putting a lot of, not pressure, but a lot of credit, a lot of like prestige in Bomju's like shoulders recently. What I've noticed is that he um is very highly praised for his contribution in the famous Jin birthday single. I don't know what it's called. It's like Super Tamchi or something like that. Wait, it's called like, what was it? Tuna, Bamzu, Jin. Oh yeah, it's called Super Tuna. What kind of title? But yes, it's called Super Tuna, which is a song that Jin put out on his birthday, and it is produced, well, oh sorry, co-produced by Bomzu, which is unexpected. Um, yes, he's hype, but he's technically Pledis, and for Pledis to cross over like that with big hit, you know, not in my bingo, not in my 2021 bingo at all. And the thing is, like, maybe for him to participate, that's like one thing. Like, a lot of idols participate in other idols' shit and never mention it ever. But the thing is, like, even Jin, like, name dropped him during a V Live, like, on his birthday V Live. Like, yeah, a lot of people are doing the Super Tuna Challenge. Like, do you think Bomzu will do it too? And he also like thanked Bomzu or something, and it's like when they had like an interview on his birthday, like, yeah, I dropped a song called Super Tuna. Like, I'm very thankful for Bomzu for helping me with the song. Like, this crossover, not in my 2021 like bingo, definitely not in my 2021 bingo. So I'm shocked. But also, like, I guess it's what Hybe is doing nowadays, like trying to integrate more of that into each other. Um, so that's a part of Prism Filter is involved with this as well. Aside from that, this Super Tuna stuff was also mentioned during the Weavers Con. I'm not really sure if anyone caught this, but they had like a fan meeting. Not really fan meeting, but like a meet and greet, like question and answer, but like messages from fans to fans, interview corner during Weavers Con for each of the artists, and even Bomzu got a corner for that. And the one question he got had something to do with the Super Tuna Challenge. Once again, like this is giving him clout. This is giving him a platform. And I feel like in the big year of 2022, we have to deplatform this gnome, okay? Like, I do not want to see him anymore. I don't want him to be participating in shit anymore. Like, we are done. He needs to be cancelled, deplatformed. No more Bumzu. Bumzu out in 2022. That's what I think. If he's gonna like go all out with the BTS participation, I suppose, then maybe he should stay out of the 17 stuff. Like, we've had enough of your plagiarizing ass. Like, he needs to leave. Okay, nobody wants him here. Please. Fish something. Tuna. Don't give a fuck, but I like fishes. I do like fishes as well. Oof. Fishes are great. I love fishes. All the power to all the fishes. We love the sea. Save the sea. Don't throw your trash in the sea. Um, I love seafood, but at the same time, like I feel like Bomzu is misappropriating cultural appropriation of fishes and under the sea creatures. He does not deserve the right. Again, I'm not really sure where this is going, but yeah, I'm surprised by that. Um, Prism Filter is shaping up to be like the new Team Same. Sorry, I keep coughing. I'm pulling a Yoon Jong Han right now, okay? I just keep coughing for no reason. Um, yeah, I think Prism Filter, Bomzu, and everything is shaping up to be the new Team Same. The new. What was it? What was it called before it was Team Same? Well, Choi Young Jun's dance team thing is shaping up to be one of those. Where they might be part of one like company, something like that, but they do a lot of things with unaffiliated companies, and it's all because of 17. Like, the platform 17 gives you unrivaled, unmatched. Because the thing is, like, if you made a name with, say, like, made, for example, choreographing for BTS, or making songs for SM. This is a direct hit at Son Sung Duk and LDN Noise. Then I feel like the company would have like gate kept you, where like you can only choreograph for this one group, or you can only make music for this one company or something like that. But with Pledis and 17 in particular, it's like they don't bother to gatekeep no one. Like, you know, they don't have the money for it, they don't have the budget for it, and at the same time I think they're just too lazy to do it. So no gatekeeping at all. It's just like free for all. If you want to work for someone else, then like go kind of feel, which I think happened with Choi Young Jun as well. I think his come up was choreographing for 17, and surprisingly twice. I know he choreographed Knock Knock. Is it Knock Knock? I know TT was Leah Kim. I think it was Knock Knock. Or like Signal. No, Signal is JYP. But it was one of the Twice songs. He choreographed one of the Twice songs, and then he also choreographed for 17. I think he got his come up there, and he started working with Up Tension, and that was when the whole plagiarized choreography thing happened. And then so yeah, that was a whole mess. So, but yeah, 17 is his come up, and then now he's like, his own thing. He has like his own company now. So thank you 17 for giving him a platform. And I think that's what's happening with Bumzu as well, or at least where that is headed. I feel like. So I guess that's like my mini rant on the platform that is given to Prism Filter and Bumzu. I think they need to be deplatformed, cancelled, kicked out of the K-pop industry. We don't need them anymore. Call up Hui. He's almost out of the military. I'm sure he can cook something up for you. You know, we don't have to have Bumzu and fucking Prism Filter. Like, get him out of here, okay? We're done. We're over. Your reign of terror needs to be stopped right now. So there's that. That's my take on. That wasn't really a take on Ruby, I suppose. Wait. I did read something about like Ruby reactions. Wait for a minute. I'll pull it up real quick. Um, some people were talking about, but like people aren't DC gal hate Woozy, so it's not gonna be anything positive or whatever. Um, so yeah, a lot of people talking about like 17 Woozy. It's not 17 Woozy. Is Bumju. Stop making like lies. I'm not really sure what this is talking about, but Woozy Bumzu Association. At this point, I do not associate with them. So yeah, again, Woozy is having a solo. Me too. I didn't know. Um, what 17 too, right? Okay. 17 is also releasing an English song, something like that. 언니들 운지 설러 나왔기. Yeah. Uji releases solo stuff like that, which is great. I think there's something wrong with the DC gallery like search. So this is how it's kind of how do I say it? Like mapped out in DC gallery. So you can which is like pretty much a sub forum here, which is under DC Inside. There's a lot of forums under here. I'm on the female celebrity gallery, and then when you search like a term up, like there's usually two search like results. So this is just posts under that specific gallery. So these are posts under the female celebrity gallery. It's not necessarily like per page, it's per day or something like that. Sometimes even when in a day there's only like 5 or like 10 posts, it could be divided into 2 pages. I'm not really sure how the pagination works on the site, and I'm not really sure how that's being sorted there, but yeah. And then whatever appears down here are posts that are posted not necessarily in this same gallery, but it's like all across the website, so it'll come up from different galleries as well. As you can see here, these are the titles, and these are the gallery, like the where the post is posted in, which gallery it's posted in, and like the date when it was posted. I'm not sure if you can all see this, but yeah, okay, it's coming up. So yeah, this was broken earlier. I was trying to look up like people like no, I was trying to look up 17 dating rumors. Well, not specifically anything recent, but I was trying to look up um the well, I'll get into that later. I'm not really sure oomph that wants to listen to. Okay, we're connected again. um I got disconnected for a little bit. Please don't mind me. If I cut off or something like that, please do comment on the chat. I can't really monitor it. I'm monitoring on both my OBS and my what was it? My live like studio YouTube studio stuff. But I'm still not sure if this stream is going smoothly or not. It's not running as smoothly as it did last time I did YouTube live, so please let me know on that. Mm, so yeah. Um where was I? Kepler. I'm not really I don't really like what again. It's giving pristine, but like not in a good way. If that makes sense, all like it's girlish noise, but not in a good way. Like old school itsy girlish noise, like wannabe icy and dala dala is giving like a messy, which I guess kind of checks out with the prism filter stuff. But I do really love Mask. Have you guys seen Mask? Wait, I think I was just no, yeah, I just retweeted that. With the what was it? Here, Mask. It's so good. Have you guys heard it? Like, it's so good, dude. I'm not. Maybe it's my internet. I think it might be my internet. Please don't at me. I'm using like uh, well, cheap per internet compared to the first media stuff. I mean, so far it's like pretty stable, but I guess at in like times like this, it gets a bit meh-ish. But like, I can't really complain. It's like half the price of first media. What can I do? What can I do? I'm not a table, okay? This is all I can afford internet wise. So she's not loading. That's great. But essentially, and it's produced by E1. Oh yeah, it's really laggy. It's my connection, I think. So yeah, that's not great. I want to change the latency of my stream, but I don't know if I can do that. I think it might be that. I think it's either my latency stuff. Oh, there we go. There we go. But the song hasn't started yet. You know what? I think I'm just gonna give up on showing you guys Mask, but it's really good. Um, please listen to Mask by what's their name? By Kepler. We're here for it, you know. Wait. Let's see if I can fix this latency stuff without having to cut off my video. I guess not. I guess not. Uh Wait, let's see if I can fix that real quick. Mm, nope, I don't think I can change the latency stuff. So wait. Oh, we can make a stream delay. Let's do that. Okay, maybe this is gonna fix it a little bit. I put like a delay on my stream, so you'll be 10 seconds behind. I think this kind of worked out a little bit to give. Oh no, I think it's just my internet still. Anywho, yeah. So I'm not like sold on the coupler stuff, but Mask, she can get it. She's written by E1, I think. Wait, let's Kepler. I think it's written by E1. Let's see if I can find the credits. Kepler track list. Mm, here we are. So yeah, I think it's written by E1. Again, a classic. Most CJNM groups have a track by E1 and Mono Tree. So this is one of those, very much giving Sequence by Eyes One. If everybody knows that song, it's really good. I commend it. I respect it. She's cute, giving cunt, and we're here for it. So I kind of like that. Uh, yeah. So I'm really enjoying Mask. I don't like Wadada. I'm sorry, Shannon. I understand what you're going for there, but it's not great. So that's kind of a recap of the releases that came out today. I would review Step Back, but I don't think it it deserves my rant today. I don't think it deserves any of my energy today. I don't think I have the patience to go into Step Back because there's a lot. There's a lot going on there. Quite honestly, maybe a little bit. Let's go into Step Back a little bit. So, a few days ago, from work privileges, I got to listen to Step Back like a few days early, which is great, which is awesome. I respect it. She's cute. I had the privilege to listen to it early, and it's great. Not in like, I mean, in that I got to listen to it early, not that the song is great, but I did put out a review, an early review of the song, and I'm not sure if anybody caught it. Maybe people did. Did I bookmark it? No. Let's scroll through my profile a little bit. So I did put it out, and I mentioned how it's like female NCT, but in like the worst way possible. So the thing is that I got to kind of watch the stage early on, but like it wasn't the part I worked on since it's like a 4 hour long concert. We divided it up like between us who was there at work that day, and I was given that specific segment where they did Step Back, but I divided by two with like a coworker. So she got the part to like translate Step Back, but I got the parts to do all of the stages before Step Back, the stages with like Red Velvet and stuff like that. So I only listened to a little bit of it. Or wait no, I listened to the whole song, but like in a like I wasn't really focused on the lyrics because I wasn't working on it as like it's work. So I didn't pay attention to it, like didn't really think much of it. Like I just gave like my first impression of the song because I literally just listened to it like once on the first day and a couple time on the second day since I wasn't working on it. But again, the lyrics didn't register in me for some weird, like I just wasn't like paying attention to it. It wasn't something I was particularly in tune with. Where was it? We're still in January 2nd. Like, come on. Where was the Kwangya stuff? We will be scrolling for a little bit. But in essence, I gave a short review on it, calling it like female NCT, calling it sticker without the flute, and RBB without the percussions. Which I mean, I think that's a fair review. I feel overall like the song musically, it's very flat, like very silent. If that made any sense, like the vocals were hard carrying it. I think that's like, I mean, there was just nothing interesting going on instrumentally. Like it's just kind of there. but like the vocals, I mean, fair enough. You have Taeyeon, Seulgi, Winter, like Boa, Wendy on a track. Like they will be singing, you know? Like what else like did you expect if you put all of them in one track, you know? Ah, here it is. We found the thread. So I described it as not a great song. Sounds like female NCT, but the vocal line, Wendy Winter Taeyeon killed it. The runs are honey fam, which is true. I still hold like the opinion that the vocal line killed it. They were amazing, giving me high notes, giving me everything with that shit lyrics, you know. So that's great. I love that for me. Um, but like, you know, that's all I got from the song. Also, like I get it. It's like kill to thin, right? So when I was watching the stage for the first time, I was like, is that it? You're gonna bring Boa and Hyoyeon and Sogi and not give me anything? Oof described it as Karina backup dancer arc, which I agree with. Like there's some parts where Karina was in the center and like it's giving me nothing. Cause like 5 seconds prior we have Taeyeon and Boa kind of slaying the center, so I wasn't understanding this choice. But like I understand it was her part, like it was her line, so I understand if she's in center, whatever. But again, I wasn't. The lyrics weren't registering to me, as you can see with this review. It was very brief, a very brief listen, and none of the lyrics registered. But I was monitoring Instas while I was watching the Kwangya concert as well. So I was watching the Kwangya concert, but I had Instas opened up on my phone, and I was looking through some like reactions on Step Back, and it wasn't great. It wasn't great. And this reaction was also mirrored by an oomph of mine in the Discord server, because we were live reacting. Well, they were live reacting. I was putting out spoilers of what was to come on. Oh wait, what was it? Girl goes on top. Yeah. So I was kind of giving them hints of what was the next stage and everything, but like I already knew it was a shit song, so I wasn't like surprised. I just went on the Discord being like, "Okay, so what do you guys think of the song?" And then Ooms are like, cause the thing was like, I guess when I was watching it, it was the the translations I had were like shit, like Indonesian translations, so I wasn't registering anything and I wasn't working on it. So again, a very brief watch. But Oomph was like super into watching the performance, also paying attention to the lyrics, which were translated properly into English in the YouTube broadcast. And she was like, "What are these lyrics? Like, I feel like I was trying to steal her man." Like I was the pelakor. We are in our layangan putus arc or something, which I agree with. Like, why was the song that's like, what was the point? What was the reason? You put out like the best like 7 people in one group, and you put out a song like bashing another female, like when the name of the group is Girls on Top, like make it make sense. So that wasn't great. A lot of people were bashing it because Winter's lyrics specifically. Let's pull that up. Uh, let's step back lyrics. Okay, maybe we should change it. Let's step back lyrics. Hmm. Sorry. Again, I'm in my Yoon Jong Han arc, having a flu without actually having a flu. Um, but yeah. Where was it? here. 남자들 다 똑같다. 내 같으면 시중 중 여기저기 플래시 터져. 지거라 지거라 지거라. So the lyrics pretty much translates to all men are the same. When I come up, when I show up, they all focus on me. There are flashes everywhere. Take a shot, take a shot, take a shot. Essentially, that's the lyrics. And if anyone recalled when Espa debuted, there was a scandal where a male staff took a picture of Winter. Like, he was passing by, and then he took a picture of Winter from the back without her noticing. And it's like this big thing. Like, people were like, "That's Molka! Oh my god, a male staff like harassing Winter and shit like that." Which I agree with. Like, oh my god, why are you taking like why are you as a staff taking picture of the people you work with like without consent? And it was like taking a picture like an upskirt picture, some sort of like that. So that's not great. Not something you want. Especially because it was uploaded in a vlog. So a lot of people are referring to this lyric like SM is so insensitive for making Winter sing that part. Like referring to like a molka when she had a sort of molka scandal which SM pushed down the drain. They swept it under the rug kind of thing. So also like a lot of the lyrics are like we are like on another level, like this man is on another level. Like, why are you as women, why are you as girls on top like praising men? That's kind of the reactions, I guess. A lot of fans were expecting them to change the lyrics or hoping they would change the lyrics for the official release, which is today, but they didn't. So they are very upset about the lyrics. I mean, instrumental wise, again, like you have shit songs. Like Sticker is a shit song. Uh, was it like Chain by NCT Illichil is a shit song. But like lyrics wise, it's like whatever. Nobody really cares. Like it's just nonsense kind of thing. But when you have a shit song with shit lyrics on top of it, like why? It's kind of giving blurred lines, blurred lines gate, but on SM girlies, and I cannot let my girlies suffer like this. Like SM, fuck you. So that's kind of that, I guess. Any reactions? But from you guys, I don't know. That's kind of it, I suppose. With what's her name? Who is she? Girls on top. A lot of people just like upset about that, which again understandable. Like, why am I as a stan projected or subjected into this parasocial relationship where I'm the palakor? Like, make it make sense. Why are you making me feel like a palakor for real? Like, why? So that's great. Oh, also one part was that even if you're born again, you won't be at my level or wait, yeah, you won't be at my level or something like that. Which again, why are you as an idol bad mouthing me who aren't even like a real pelakor? Because they refer to the girl as like you, right? And then me as a listener, I feel like they're addressing me, and like I'm not here for the pelakor life. Like I'm not the layangan putus girly that you think I am. So why for what was the reason? you know so there's that. And then what else do we want to talk about? All right, let's go to the sexy oomph Discord requests. Since I don't know, I guess they're not tuning in today, but I will be addressing some of their questions either way. So, mm, what was it? Where can I find it? Oh, here we go. We did snowdrop updates already. That was early in the stream. Any other interesting dating rumors? Um, Not really. I haven't really seen anything. Then again, I haven't checked out BC Gallery as often because I'm job full. Hi. I haven't checked that out in a bit. Also, I haven't heard anything. I have Lily muted now because I'm tired. All she does is hit on Enhypen, and they are my sons. As much as I admit, they're just kind of, they don't deserve the hype. Let's be real here, but they don't deserve the hype. So I do understand a lot of people hating on them and stuff like that. So I haven't, but like again, I don't really want to see and hype and hate. So I have them muted for the most part. So I haven't really seen any recent interesting dating rumors. I was banking on the dispatch reveal, but turned out just to like not really just, but I mean the Hyomin reveal kind of a letdown. I mean I understand she's relevant. We love her. Tiara just made a comeback, you know? Like good for her. She's in the spotlight, in the limelight, getting it, right? But it's still a bit of a letdown. But I haven't seen any other dating rumors. So yeah. That's kind of my take on it. I'll get back to you if there are any dating rumors. I mean we can search it up now. I suppose this is gonna be what I'll cover later, but yeah, I haven't seen anything. The most recent one just being the Jimin Yein stuff, which we also already covered in a previous dumpster diving, so I won't get into that. But yeah, haven't seen anything in recent times. Well, there's a lot of posts on Espa. Espa's really getting it, huh? So yeah, no new um dating stuff. Okay, what's next? Are 17 getting any action at all? Again, I don't know. I feel like people just don't care. Or maybe, here's my take on this, right? I think 17 just prefers dating non celebrities. I mean, that's kind of evident with Hoshi and Orange Boy, girl, which happens to be a dancer in Team Same, who also danced it with him on Spider and stuff. So I guess that's a non-fan. And in a sense, the mystical, they're very much appreciated, idolized Z1 was also like um was also a, what was it? Oh yeah. Was also like a, wait, let me turn down the bitrate. Maybe that'll help. Ooh, okay. That she's also like an Ilbanian, right? Like a normal person. Like she's just some girl. Um, Frankly speaking, just some high schooler that Mingyu decided to date. So again, that's the whole thing. So I think Seventeen just prefers dating non-fans, like not non-fans, non-celebs. But there are some special cases, and I think I've talked about it before. I've talked about this particular rumor before on my Twitter, but I haven't discussed it in detail or like reviewed it in a dumpster diving, though I've talked about it. And this happened earlier this year, apparently, or like it's like a 2021 17 dating rumor, which at this point, like any dating rumor is recent. Like the most recent we got was the dancer, but that's mostly like an update. Like we've seen her in 2017. Like we know Hoshi, we know. There's more of like an update. There's like new, I suppose, but yeah. So the most recent 17 dating rumor that comes to mind for me, aside from Jonghan Sowon and Hoshi Yujin, is Seungkwan and the arc Hala, which kind of was like exposed, which was kind of revealed, found out by fans in early 2021. But like mostly in 2021. I haven't really talked about this too much, but yeah. So it was like a Lovestagram thing, and they're friends. We can confirm that they're friends because they appeared in Event Girls live thing, which I did stream. I did stream this, and it was fun. So it was Umji's Never Now broadcast, and she invited her like her friend group, which is Sungwan, Shinbi, Moonbin, Ongjae from Impact, Ongjae from Impact, and Isuji or Hala from the Arc, formerly of the Arc. And yeah, it was really fun. They had like a thing, and at the time I already commented that I didn't associate Isuji to the Arc Suji, but to Busungwon's girlfriend Suji, which are all the same people. But yeah, that was my comment back in January of last year. So there's my original post on it, which is wow. This is actually not 2021. It's in 2020. The concept of time does like no longer exist. We are just in a whole wormhole of time. So this was the first post, I guess, that kind of came to not fruition, but to like people's attention. Is that she posted this picture of her just randomly in like a cafe bar thing, and it's just like 이젠 공기에서 겨울 냄새가 났네요. Now like oh like I can smell the winter smell in the air or something like that, and like irrelevantly she attached like a orange emoji, which I mean I guess it's kind of indicative of Sungwan. I'm not really sure. I mean, I kind of low key associate it with Sungwan too, so like I guess it might be a reference to him and whatnot. Like I can't really confirm or deny that. And then yeah, so I said it's like the halabong emoticon and going to the cat cafe. So yeah, she posted some more pictures. So which side of my face is more like which side of my face is better? Like she's talking about that, and like again just a random orange emoji, and then asking what do you guys think, something like that, and like interesting. Also like just a random tidbit, but you can see like a random appearance of Brave Girls Yujong here. Like good on her, she's no longer jobless now, but like during her jobless era, since they're friends in the unit, she appears a lot in Hala's Instagram posts, which is good, I guess. And then more just like her going out to eat and just having random orange hearts and orange emojis on the caption, which has nothing to do at all with the picture or the caption. They're just there. So a lot of people were speculating, and yeah. So this is one of the things. So in October of 2020, this is when the carrot mail private mail thing from Japan, carrot membership was still online. So Sungkwan posted like a private mail saying that he met a cat on the 12th of October, and that he's very happy, and then he met the cat, and then it's like the cat is very lovely, And yeah, so he's happy that he met a cat essentially. And on the 20th of September, you can gonna see here, but like this is a picture of the cat, and there's like this sink, like table, not really, like a counter with the sink here, which matches the counter and the sink here, supposedly. And then the caption to Suji's post is um, today for the cats. So she met cats at a cafe, supposedly in the same cafe that Sungwon is in. Though this was posted on the 20th of September, so there's like a time difference there. It wasn't exactly on the same day posted and whatever, but like carrot private private mails aren't actually run by the members themselves. It's not like Weverse. So I guess it went through staff first and whatever. So it took longer to get posted and stuff like that. So they were speculating. There were speculations on this. And after, someone posted it on Instagram, I think, and yeah, people spotted that it's like, and then Hala posted this on Instagram as well. I'm not really sure where someone posted this actually. Let me see my caption. Oh yeah, so again, it was just something about we remember K-pop. So yeah, someone posted this somewhere, I guess Instagram, and then they matched the mountain part and also this tree on the right here to a picture that Suji posted as well. So people are speculating that they went on a hike together, which fair enough. Like this is a pretty good match. If I would say so myself. They just took a picture from a different angle, kind of thing. So I guess they went on a date. Like good on them, I guess. On several dates. Again, good on them, I guess. And then yeah, so apparently in one of his We Remember K-pop, he keeps playing the ARC song, Light. I'll be there, somebody. That song, like he played it during We Remember K-pop, and they played it again also during the 98 line show thing with Umji. So that's kind of a whole thing, I guess. And yeah, so that's kind of the whole speculation on the Sungwon Suji thing. Yeah, it got brought up again like last year. Not yeah, on November, late last year, November. So 17 Sungwon has a girl. Do you guys know that 17 Sungwon has a girlfriend? Which was posted on the 12th of November 2021, when the original rumor was from November 9th, 2020, November 8th, 2020. So it's been like a year. Like, if they lasted that long, like, good on them. Like, 17 be on that, like, long term relationship thing. Like, good on them. Don't become a chanyol, okay? Like, nobody needs 10 girlfriends. Just stick to one and we'll all be good. Like, good on them. Like, get it, you go get it. Yeah, so that's kind of the most recent 17 dating rumor I can recall. Other than that, there hasn't really been any good dating rumors other than the Hijin Wujin Young Michotji and the Yujin Hechan stuff, which are I think are the highlight of 2021 dating rumors. Okay, so next topic is the year-end stages um, reactions, which how do I put this? So I guess I'll start with 17 first, because again I'm a carrot. You're in a carrot stream. Like, what do you expect? So I was also lurking on instas while I was watching Reverse Con, and there's a lot of people who are actually there, like in flesh, in flesh. Like they were there on the offline site, which they're not necessarily carrots, but they're fans of other groups. And from there, like they a lot of people were like praising their performances, which is good. Like I appreciate it. Like good on them. And like yeah, a lot of like moas were there, and engines were there, and they were like praising 17 in a way that they because 17 performed last, so they were just there. Like they already watched their favorite groups come on, but they were still hyped up by 17 and saying that they performed really like excitingly. If that makes sense. Okay, let's go look it up. Here, 17 Sunbenimde. So Sunbenim shortened to SBN for whatever. 17 Sunbenim Sunbenimde Kida ha Natubatu Peninde. I'm a fan of TXT Amoa. 탐라에 우리 밴드 계속 세븐틴 선배님들 개웃기다고 그냥 뒤집어지는 중 객관 보는 심정으로. So like she wasn't there on site, but like, cause she's a MOA and her Twitter timeline is full of like MOAs, but like the MOAs are saying that 17 Sunbeam are very funny, and they were laughing their asses out at the concert. So that's kind of that, which is great. Like, good on them. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, their sponsor Moahe Moranghe. So it's just kind of cute. Um, there's been a lot of that. Maybe we should change this to. Is the 31st like 2 days? Wait, no, I'll just keep it 1 week. I was gonna do if it's like, if there's a 5 day option, I would have changed it to 5 days, but there isn't. So we're just gonna have to scroll and find some stuff. Here, right? Oh wait, no, that wasn't what I was planning to click. Uh, let's see if I can search it this way. Cause there was mostly in the on air tab. And if I can find some on air 17 posts, please. Oh no, we can't search within categories, I guess. But yeah, there was a lot on the 31st, which like I'm pretty proud of. A lot of people are saying that their performances are nice and that they had fun, even though there weren't 17 fans. So like, good on them. I guess gaining fans from Weaver's Con, from like other groups. That's kind of it. Since they didn't really perform anywhere else for the year end, which is kind of disappointing, you know? I mean, I wish they performed more here. So like a lot of people were like looking for song recommendations, 17 song recommendations after watching the concert, which is great. Well, not yeah, the Weverse concert. So yeah. Here they're saying that um for the people who are watching Weverse, please stay until 17 stage. Since they didn't appear till like the very last minute, so right here. So they were watching the Weavers Con and made them want to go to the 17 concert. Stuff like that. There's a lot of people commenting on that, so I guess they're year end stuff. Even though they only did one stage, I guess they did well enough for fans to take notice, which is good, I guess. Like, good on them, good on them. What else? What else do we. Alright. So Oomph is asking people's reaction to like year end like stages. I can search it up now, but like what I know for sure is that when they announced the 98 liner Horangi stage, the ni ane horangi kind of thing. There were a lot of people who were like, who asked for this? Like, why did they made like a 98 liner like horangi stage stuff like that, which you know understandable. I think a lot of it was like on international Twitter, like a lot of Super M fans, and also a lot of like Lucas fans and Baekhyun fans were like, nobody asked for it. Because again, I guess it makes sense because nobody can hit the Baekhyun, um, the Baekhyun notes and whatever. So that was, I mean, a fair enough, uh, like judgment, I suppose. And I guess that sentiment was also like mirrored in instances you can see here. They gathered up other male idols and they gave them neane horangi. Um, yeah, so yeah, they're kind of salty about that, and then they gather up the female idols and they make them sing 내 남자 한 여잔 저리 거저 아예. I think this, what was it? Step back lyrics, I think. Possibly. Who knows? But yeah, so there wait, I think this is not the Horangi salty stuff, but this is the step back salty stuff. So the SM idols, Super M gets Horangi, but like got girls on top gets step back, stuff like that. I think there's more. I remember people were like hating on how, here you go. 난 좀 호랑이 아쉽다. They were saying that the stage is kind of a miss. Like it could have been better. Um, so there was like a part of the dance that they were anticipating that the members got wrong, and the detail are different from member to member, so it's a bit of a miss. And then they also like the recording was a little bit of a miss as well. So yeah, and a lot of the comments are like, "Who got it wrong? Which part was like different?" Stuff like that. So again, I guess a lot of people were like not expecting much from that, which again, fair enough. To be fair, I haven't watched the Horangi stage in full, so to each in their own. I can't really say one or the other. I think the only stage I watched in full was the SBS because I was bored and it was on a Saturday and 17 was jobless. So I got to watch it. Also, I watched KBS in full, though I didn't watch MBC one in full because Weaver's gone. So yeah, yeah. A lot of people are saying the recording mastering was really bad for Horangi. Again, I can't confirm this. I haven't watched Horangi yet, so. And the rap part sounds really empty. Um, so the recording was kind of so-so, and the dancing was also so-so, and that was mostly how fans are reacting to it. Like top end, like fans of other groups are reacting to it, which is fair enough. I can attest to that, I guess. Again, cause like I don't know, but for me personally, this is a me thing. My favorite year end like collab stage, my year end like special stage has been the Stacy Twinkle. Did anyone catch that? Stacy Twinkle, that was really good. And the, what was it? And the Himne. Girls' Generation Himne. It was like I've there was Wendy in there as well. It was on KBS. It was really good. I enjoyed it. There was a singer. There was a dancer. We got a center. It was good. It was wholesome. I mean, it wasn't as great as the Stacy only cover of Himne, but I appreciate it. She was cute. She was cool. I understand it. They understood the assignment. We were in the same reach, you know. So that was good. I rewatched Fiction. You know, I was watching it live, the Fiction cover with Ryujin and what was their name? With Ryujin, Mini, um, Isa, and who else was on there? Who was the last one on there? Why can't I remember her? And it was someone else. I can't remember who it was. I'm sorry to whoever you are. But like, I mean, at the time I was watching it live, I enjoyed it. Like the Fiction cover, like it could have been worse. I think I've just been subjected to a lot of bad covers. So at that point, I was like, I mean, it's not that bad. And then, um, highlight fan oomph was like not having it. So I mean, and then I rewatched it and I was like, yeah, maybe it could have been better. And this is like a reaction from that. 가요 대전 fiction 이제 봤는데 편곡 monil. So they have a problem with like the arrangement for fiction. Everything is perfect, but the problem is the rearrangement of the song. It doesn't sound like fiction at first. I mean, I can attest to that. I think they're not giving enough emo. They're not giving enough sad girl. You know, and like I understand that. I think they could have pushed it to be more emo. Oh, it was with Cheon. Yeah, so it's Cheon, Mini, Ryujin, and Aisa. And like, I mean, compared to the uh, what was it? Myrotic stage, I preferred fiction, but that's a pretty low bar. Cause none of the boy group cover stages have impressed me so far. Like they're just kind of there. And yeah, I mean, with my erotic again, I can only say this. I actually watched the SBS thing in full, but the my erotic stage, I mean, they did a decent job. But again, it does feel a bit empty. They're not serving the same amount of power and charisma. Woods, Jo Seung-yeon hard carrying the performance. SBS thinks this is Produce 101 or something. And he was there as a high note shuttle, which, fair enough, I cannot imagine Moonbin, Juyeon, Yu Taeyang, or Hyunjin serving the same vocals. So good for Seungyeon, good for him. But everybody else needs to keep up. Also, I kind of wish he was more in the center or he was giving more. I think Woods kind of really focused more on being the vocal for everyone else, that he's kind of not serving the same amount of charisma, which again is kind of a miss for me. I wish he was giving more cunt, you know. And then from everyone, from the rest of like the four other guys, I mean, Taeyang, rent is due, you know. He's giving it his all. Like it's his like m- make it or break it moment in every stage. So good for him. Everyone else can go home. Maybe not Moonbin. I give him a pass because stands Moonbin, so I cannot be mean to him. But again, everybody else can go home, I suppose. Nobody else is serving in that cover, so you know. It is what it is. That's kind of. Oh yeah, I was gonna find stuff from the Chat Sarangi stage as well. The ram pam pam pam. Chat Sarangi. This again, I find it kind of okay. Like it could be worse. Um, why is my review of every cover stage is like it could be worse? Maybe that's not setting the what do you call? Not setting the standard all that high. But yeah, I mean, you know, it could be worse. All the other like cover stages I've seen, I don't know why, but my reaction will always be, it could be worse. It really could. And maybe it's not the best reaction to it, but you know. So yeah, a lot of people, I guess, they have like a good reaction to the Rum Pum Pum cover. Not as much Maple is what I'm seeing. Maple being like negative, like posts with negative connotations, mostly like criticism, stuff like that. Not a lot of that. A lot of people are very excited about it. Everybody looks good. The styling is great, and I guess that's all that matters. And like not a lot of like what do you call criticism towards like the performance itself, which I understand. I think the performance was like, it was good. It was okay. There's nothing about it that I hate, you know, that I actively hate it or like a minus. Cause like I think with Rum Pum Pum Pum, it was hard carried by like Crystal's charisma and Sully's like charm and everything. I guess it's like, oh, and then Luna's vocals. And I think the only thing missing, wait, not really missing, but like what they can improve on with the Ram Bum Bum was just vocals. But again, you're going against Luna, so anything that's not bad is okay. When you're going against Luna, like she's just, her standards are too high for girl groups in the fourth gen. So I'm not gonna hold them up to the Luna standards. So, you know, they did good enough. Mion did her best, I guess. And then Yujin kind of outsold Amber as a rapper, so good for her. And then the One Young Minju dynamics and Yeji kind of fills in that Victoria Crystal Sully kind of dynamics. So it was good. It was fine. They did well. The charisma is there. Again, from a performance like standpoint, it's not like a particularly hard song to cover. I think as long as they look pretty, they dance well enough, they will get a pass and have like a pretty positive review on the performance. So like, good on them, I guess. Good on that. They did well, you know. It looked pretty, and we got like a semi Eyes One reunion, so I'm happy with that. I'm I'm all for that. So that's great. And that's kind of everything requested. I think yeah. Okay, so I'll just open it up to if anybody wants to ask anything really, please just comment on the chat and I'll get to that, you know. I'll get to it if anybody wants to ask anything. I'll try to look it up for you guys. We still have like some time. I've only been here for 1.5 hours because again, streaming OBS problems. I don't know what happened there, but she was struggling trying to get like start up. So you know, any questions? Anyone wanna find it out? Anything? We can get on that. You know, I can look it up for you guys. I'm just scrolling Twitter right now, and apparently, what was it? Ruby hit 1 million already. Good for him, I guess. What was it? Where are the TXT fans when you need them? Well, the MOAs aren't that great at streaming either, so but they're the best. Like they're the highest streamed boy group between like the fourth gen. So I guess maybe MOA help. MOA streams could help, but not even but not by like a large margin. So yeah. Are you gonna upload the VCR later? Yes, I will be uploading the VCR later. As with previous dumpster diving, you can rewatch the stream. It will be streamable. Even now, you can like scrub through the stream. If there are parts you missed or you want to replay, you can go do that right now. Just move the what do you call the play, not the play button, but like that button thing back and forth. It's enabled, so if you want to replay parts and stuff like that, you could. It's totally up there, and I would be uploading this when I'm once I'm done anyways, so you can watch it then as well. Oh, there we are. There we are. The step back credits have came out. So Korean lyrics by Yoo Young Jin, composed by Yoo Young Jin, Dwayne Abernathy Jr., Taylor Monet Parks, and Ryan John. Arranged by Yoo Young Jin, Dem Jones, and Ryan John. So the lyrics are Yoo Young Jin, the very misogynistic and quite problematic lyrics are by Yoo Young Jin, which a lot of Knets predicted. Like, um, like I knew Ryan John was involved in the project, so my first instinct was to think that he's one of the writers for like the lyrics. But I guess it's all Yoo Young Jin, and people are quite upset about that, cause a lot of comparisons were made with Boa's song, also named Girls on Top, which was released like 15 years ago, and that had more empowering female girl boss lyrics than Step Back. So a lot of people do not understand why they can't just do a remake of that or do something in that vein, and why they had to gaslight listeners into thinking they are pelakor. You understand me? So that was a thing. So credits again have been confirmed here. Yu Youngjin, like what is up with you? You hit it out of the park with Next Level and Savage. I don't know why we you can't just do the same. You know? Any other questions? Yeah, there hasn't really been anything interesting recently, so there's not really a lot you can talk about. Let's go visit Lily. Oh? We're on the fourth owner? Whatever happened to the third owner? Dude, wait, maybe I should unmute them now. Actually, since when did they transferred owners to the fourth owner already? Hmm. Are they a Sonu stan? Is that how it goes now? Are they an hypen stan for once? Oh my god, they delete all the tweets? Dude, oh my god, this is some new. Oh no, they're from the US. They're not even. I'm sorry, this is not even me being xenophobic or anything, but egg accounts just do not work when they're run by foreign fans. Maybe C fans. I can attest to like C fans egg accounts, but like English egg accounts, like those just don't work. Like I'm sorry, it just doesn't work, and it will never ever work. So like, what is going on here? They they changed owners. Maybe I shouldn't mute them anymore. They seem like an engine MOA. I don't know how I feel about that, but it's better than an hype and anti, I guess. They delete everything and just like posted a bunch of like and hyphen and oh shit and TXT stuff. Like, dude, I guess so. I guess they're not an egg account anymore. Okay. Yeah, they deleted everything. Oh my god. Don't you know I'm a savage? Like, what is going on? No! Not the one egg provider getting bought out by, like, an American. This is just the Disneyfication of egg accounts. I stand against it. Like, why are we. Dude, how does Lily change owners? Like, do they sell the account? Essentially, like that's what happened with the first owner and the second owner. So I don't know how the first owner handed over their account to the second owner, but I did see the second owner hand over their account to the third owner, and it was because they had too many followers. Like the owner felt uncomfortable having that big of an audience, so she just like put up an ad, like a tweet saying that, yeah, looking for new owners for this account because like I promised that if it reached like 20,000 followers or something, that I would like leave the account or something like that. So yeah, so she gave it, like she sold it to someone. Oh, and then in the tweet she also said like, I'm looking for someone who have like a similar bias as me. So it has to be someone who's like a MOA and stuff, like a Subin Stan MOA. So like yeah, that was essentially the tweet before someone like changed like the profile and everything. Yeah, this is a third generation owner. So that so uh yeah, we're on the fourth generation owner now. When did that happen? I don't know how I feel about this. This is the Disneyfication of egg accounts. I stand against it. People should stop buying egg accounts in order to stop the spread of eggs. People live and die by the eggs. So that's kind of like a shit thing to do. Okay, let's just look through BTS egg accounts, I guess. Um, Oh yeah, it was kind of funny story. Not really like an egg, but like Jin. I don't know. BTS is collabing with like a brand to make pajamas, and so and then Jin posted on Weverse saying like, "Omona like." Wait, well, I think I'll find the post. It was posted by the same person. Like he complained about the price of the. Oh, here we go. Okay, rough translation is like, I know pajamas made by uh I know when you use pajamas which like with really good quality, it's like different, it feels different, but what is with the price? I'm also shocked, some of that. So it's kind of like a subtle jab at the price of these pajamas being very overpriced essentially for essentially what's just like a pajama. And then an army tweeted, not like replied to the post being like, it's okay, like the rich armies will buy it anyways. So yeah, so he made this post, and then that made it to like cable news. um People were shocked at the price of the BTS pajamas. Members who participated in the production are also shocked. Oh, the price is like 100,000 won for pajamas, which is 1 million rupiah. No, 1.5 million rupiah, or like $100, which is a lot for BTS pajamas. So like, I mean, fair enough, Jin. Fair enough. Oh, I think these are the pajamas. I think. I guess it's like in the soup stuff, which is okay, I guess. Uh, yeah. Oh yeah, its price at like 120, 100,000 won, so that's there. And like even Jin is shocked. Like it's all over the news, which I mean, I guess it's not like news, but it made it to like cable news, so I guess it's news. Oh yeah, RM also posted the price. I still don't know the price. Something like that. It's on the Weaver's story feature. Like that's fun and exciting. Um, I guess this is like the pajamas they're selling. I'm not really sure what the designs are or how it's gonna be, but yeah. Uh, Jin always shading big hit compilation, I guess. Someone posted like, guys, let's leave the company. And then Jin replied, "Oh, why?" I'm not sure. Like he seems pretty like airheaded in a sense, but he's like my second most tolerable BTS member. The first being J Hope, Horanghe, and everything. But aside from that, like he think he's like the most decent BTS member in the sense. And then second one being Jin. But I think he's like an actual airhead. Like it's not even like a joke. Like I think that's just how it is. Oh yeah, this is exactly the pajama they're selling, I guess. As like chibi drawings. That's not even like a good like I'm sorry. I don't draw chibi, but like I've seen better chibi versions of idols, and like I don't think this kind of chibi works as a pajama pattern. So I mean, to each on their own, but they are not worth $100, $120. Like let's be real. I think Hybe is crazy. Oh, here we are. Good day pajama and bad day pajama both being 119,000 won. I mean, I'm a capitalist. Well, no, no, I'm anti-capitalist. I understand that Big Hit is a capitalist, but like, what goes on? Shout out to Oomph. Shout out to Huang. I know you can draw better chibi than this. Like, what goes on? See, like, and then you can see here Taehyung wearing a 19,000 won pajama. Like, why are you as Hybe selling us $119 pajama sets? Who knows? Who knows? At this point, like, it's just they be selling anything with it being labeled BTS. Yeah. There was also like news about. Oh yeah, I don't know if it's like news, but in the previous company briefing, they said that the hype artists are coming out with well, big hit artists are all coming out with webtoons slash drama stuff, and BTS is being the Seven Fates Chako webtoon thing, and apparently like a report came out. I think it was supposed to be media play, right? But in the article, it says that it took them a year to persuade BTS to like agree to participate in this webtoon project, and a lot of armies, like not even like antis, just like pure armies, are very upset with that. Like, if BTS don't want to do it, then why force them? And I think it's the funniest thing because I feel like this is the Rihannafication of BTS, where they will be doing everything except make music in 2 years time. I feel like that's what's happening with BTS right now. The Rihannafication of BTS, which is hilarious to me. And like, I think in like a few months' time, we'll be getting like, like those. Which collab do you anticipate the most? And the QRT will be like BTS and music. Oh my god, I feel like that's what's happening now. Cause I don't know, their last like legit release, in my opinion, has been like the Rap Line mixtape back to back release, which was uh Dechita, chicken noodle soup, and whatever RM released. So I mean, that was that, I guess. Again, any questions? I'm not sure if I want to keep talking about BTS, but like, I don't know what else to talk about. So yeah, if you have any questions, anything you're curious about, like, let me know. I mean, I'll go look up the reactions for Ruby, I guess. I mean, I like it wasn't really it wasn't like a super hyped up release in my opinion. Like the teaser and teasing wasn't as extensive as a Spider, in my opinion. Like people were super anticipating Spider, and I guess to a certain degree people were anticipating Ruby as well. But the teasers aren't as exciting or as hyped up, like promoted by Pledis, especially like this year end times. Like it's not the best time to be releasing stuff. So you have to work extra when you release music around this time to get people's attention. I don't think Ruby quite caught people's attentions, kind of. But here we are, and there's like people posting about it at least. At the very least. Oh, people are just freaking out about him cursing, I guess. Which is fair enough, but that's also like the first reaction we got on the sexy Discord. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe Woozy said shit. um, which is cool, I guess. Um, yeah, I was expecting like divorce horror concept, but we got like horror concept. Although it's not like I'm gonna be with you, you're gonna be with me horror concept. If anybody remembered With You, the Woozy solo song from Ideal Cut, that was just horror. Like 100% horror. I think Ruby is 70% horror. No, 75% horror, 25% divorcee. I can still feel the pining of a divorcee in Ruby, but it wasn't like 100% horror. 100% horror would be With You. I'm not playing that. We are not giving gnomes a platform in the dumpster diving space. We keep this place clean and classy, and that does not include any Woozy songs. I'm very sorry for any Woozy enjoyers out there. So there's kind of that. Uh, oh, Kanika. So like 17 members, when they heard Woozy's Ruby, they said it's very Woozy. Yeah, so it fits Woozy very well. I'm literally like crying so hard right now. That's pretty much the post. And like, okay, I guess he's just a whore divorcee. Like that's just his brand, I guess. Mm, wow, this kind of went a bit viral. 993 views for a Woozy post. Okay. And 42 comments on a Woozy post on a Monday. Okay. It's just the shit that's read too. I think that's what. Oh yes, it's a zero cola and shit. This is red two part. Just people going crazy over it, which is again the Suyonggu Mojarte um meme kind of strikes again. There, it's just his branding, I guess. Yeah, there's something else. I don't know what else to talk about. We can see what the trending post is today. Again, I haven't kept up with reading stuff like this for a while because work, and I've been sort of sick, not really sick, maybe a little sick. I'm not really sure what I'm sick with. I'm suspecting it's just my amando and whatever, but you know. Mm. Oh, this it's like the Korean equivalent of thought daughter and incel son question on SNL, which is fun stuff. Mm. Oh yeah, the got the beat light writers and composers credit again trending cuz oh yeah, the step back lyrics, people have thoughts on the step back lyrics for sure. Um mm, oh yeah, a lot of K fans, at least on Instas, they're still supporting Jay, which is, it is what it is. Uh, yeah, they're supporting Jay, saying that. So one of the K fans are calling it rumor, in quotation marks, uh, about the thing where Jay supposedly ditched a studio session, saying because he was just like sick or whatever, and he'll be like, it's fine, I'll just tell them I am sick or whatever. But he was actually like at home streaming. So K fans are defending that, saying that it wasn't like a recording session. It was actually dive studio related like schedule, and that's what he was um like shirking for streaming or something like that, and that in that it wasn't he didn't actually shirked that specific schedule. It was just him making jokes, something like that. Yeah, and then like K fans were defending him, saying that he's actually the person that like keeps his promises and is always on time during meetings and stuff like that. At this point, like whatever. Like I think um the J stuff goes beyond that. Like even if it's true that he didn't actually ditch a recording session at a studio, or if he ditched but it was a dive studio thing, or he didn't ditch at all and it's just him compulsive liar arc or whatever. At this point, like I'm just tired. At this point, I think he needs to stop seeking attention, like Kwanjongjit. And this is what I'm doing now. I'm seeking attention. Hi guys, thank you for the validation. But at the same time, like I'm not hurting anyone. I feel like he's just all over the place, disrespecting fans, and like if K fans want to continue being blind and not acknowledging this very destructive behaviors, then like whatever, at this point we've tried. And like a lot of like international my days are just tired of him, so whatever. Oh yeah, here's the lyric. Then I'm done 지금 another level. So a song in which you're trying to empower women and girl boss Why was the lyric "nenamjan 지금 another level"? Like my man is now another level. Natawin kumdo matkul level. A level that you can't even dream of. Like why is this in a song for girl bossing? Like why are you putting guys on a pedestal on a song about girl bossing? We do not understand that. And a lot of K fans also do not understand that. Yeah, so there's the credits. Again, as I've said, the writer, lyric lyricist is Yu Young Jin, and the composer is Ryan John and some people and Yu Young Jin, and then arrangement is Ryan John, Yu Young Jin, and them joints. So that's that. So it was all Yu Young Jin's fault after all. You know. What else? And that's all that trended today. Mm, yeah, stuff of the human stuff is there, but not a lot of people. The stuff about human is there, but like not a lot of people like actually care about it. So is it really like important? Not really. Mm, it's just me personal browsing, but I was very interested in Youngji stuff. She went on like a diet, like a really extreme diet, and had like a like not nude, but like a very sexy photo shoot recently, and a lot of people are very shocked by that. Like, good on her. I think she's like in her Billie Eilish arc right now. I mean, you could say she's kind of like the Billie Eilish of Koreans, but she's a rapper. But I think it's like the same way where she is so desexualized that now that she's reclaiming that, like being able to express her sensuality, people are just kind of shocked by that. Oh, yeah, there's just some street woman fighter stuff. But Yell from YGX sent like other uh SWF dancers like cakes. So cute. And it's like with the names of their crews. So cute. I really like Yell. She's so cute. It was like their last concert, I think, like yesterday. So this might be that. Like she brought it to the concert, and yeah, got all the names of the groups, like of the crews and everything. It was really cute. She's really cute. Yell. Okay. Anything else? Any questions? We're like nearing 2 hours now, and I'm kind of running out of things to talk about. But like, if anybody still got questions or feedback, or if you want to drop a tip or two, very much appreciated. Fund my Z Flip 3 purchase, Yorobun. Yeah, I mean that's all. I just really felt a bit crazy this morning. That's why I felt like I should probably do a dumpster diving today. But like on on a slightly different note, for dumpster diving schedule update, right? So I usually do this on the days where I don't feel super tired from work, or I feel a bit crazy from work, and I feel like I need to take out my extrovertedness somewhere and stuff like that. But newsflash, I no longer have a work from home allowance starting next week. So I won't be able to do dumpster diving with my work from home schedule in mind. Because usually it's like if I have a work from home schedule the next day, then I would do a dumpster diving the night of, or if there's anything exciting to talk about, or if I just feel a bit crazy. But now since I don't have a work from home allowance anymore, that means I just have to do it whenever I feel like I'm not lazy or tired when I get home to do dumpster diving, and if there's something exciting to talk about. So I won't be able to do dumpster diving stuff as often anymore, but I will try to keep on doing it, I guess. Like, I mean, it's fun. I enjoy it. Um, I'll always have opinions on K-pop stuff, anyways. So it's not like that's gonna stop anytime soon. But just a note that I won't be doing it as often. Even this stream has been like it's been like 3 weeks since my last dumpster diving. I think that's a pretty good indication of my schedule. Like maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks, or if there's something exciting, then like every other week. Every week depends on like how the eggs are going. I guess we're going through a bit of a drought right now. Expect some like big drops maybe in late January, early February, because that's when the Korean presidential election happens. And I feel like that's also why they held back on revealing any big couples for Dispatch early on in the year, because they're saving it up for Korean elections. Usually, if politicians and stuff cause a big mess, they will cover it up with K-pop stuff. I know that's like a really like overplayed theory. People always bring up this theory whenever a K-pop scandal breaks out. Like, no, this is just a cover up, whatever. But this time it's true. This time I think this is a pretty decent uh excuse, a pretty decent reason. If anything happens to pop up suddenly in late January, early February, just know that's probably because of the Korean elections, and that things are not coming out now because I think they're saving up any big bombs, any big scandals for when one of the presidential candidates mess up and they need something for a cover up like quick. And so, the Hyomin stuff is probably just a bait. Expect some YG scandal if the conservative candidate messes up, and expect like a Hybe or JYP scandal if the Democratic Party messes up. That's all I have to say on that. But and like the Korean elections, like a whole lot of mess. If you see me tweeting or retweeting stuff from Koryo Dynasty or Gatamchan about the elections, that would be because of that. Because it's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. Like, a mess and a half. I'm not gonna say it's rigged, but also, like, what are you doing? What is this election even? Like, you know, it's a whole lot of stuff. So, yeah, I guess that kind of ends tonight's dumpster diving. Do give me a feedback on the chat or just through Twitter. I would say I think the technical difficulty stuff, I think it's because of the low latency. I tried to stream this in ultra low latency, and I think that's kind of what messes up my connection with OBS. So I'll kind of try to fix it up for the next stream. And that's kind of that. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time whenever that happens. Happy New Year. Hope you guys have a great year. And a message from the sponsors today would be to stream Dogyum's Christmas single in January. Okay, bye.